GeNetix firmware version 2.0 is now available for download. This adds some exciting new features for our GeNetix nodes and adds support for our 10 scene store. For GeNetix nodes, we now support merging, HTTP or LTP merging per universe or per port on the node. We also support a highest or lowest IP override option, which allows me to say, okay, well maybe I've got a house console or a rack, which maybe is IP address 10.0.0.2. And in highest IP mode, I could connect a guest console with any higher IP address number, for example 10.0.0.5. This would then take priority and override on the port specified with that option on my node. As soon as I unplug that console, the house console or rack would then take back control. We've also added third-party support for triggering scenes. Our GeNetix nodes support 10 static scenes stored on them. You can now trigger these scenes in addition to being able to use our 10 scene button wall stations, the web server or the console. You can use contact triggers, but you can also now use third-party integrations like MIDI on our GN5 and 10 or UDP messages on all of our GeNetix nodes to trigger with third-party software. Also on the GeNetix nodes, we've added in this version further contact trigger options. Things like normally open or closed, does it toggle the scene on and off? And we've also added a new contact trigger option to enable the contact trigger to turn on and off the scene store when you're using a GeNetix node as a fixed house-like control type system when you want to integrate with other consoles. So version 2 GeNetix firmware is now available for download on the Camsys website.